I'm currently in Salem, Massachusetts. And if you're asking yourself why, because I've always wanted to come, especially around autumn time, and as you can tell behind me, the leaves are green still. But at least I'm here, and I have my two friends with me that are in the background.
Hi, Lanchin.
Hello.
We just got off of a flight.
I didn't sleep at all.
It was an overnight flight. We left at 10:48 and got in at 5:30, and we are waiting to check in to our Airbnb, which is at 4. So we have quite some time, and we are running off of lots of caffeine.
I know you're not impressed, but I found another acorn. They're so cute.
So today we're gonna be roaming around Salem. She invited a bunch of her friends. I also have Dion coming down to visit, which I did a collab with her previously. So I'll be introducing her again, and yeah, I'm super excited for all the stuff we have planned. We're staying here for 5 days, right?
Is it 4 or 5? I can't remember.
Yeah, so we have quite some time.
That dog.
Where?
He's so cute.
It's a ghost. It's not a real
It's a dog. It's a real dog.
No,
real.
that's fake. It's fake. It's a fake dog.
That is not a fake dog. You're crazy.
It's a ghost dog. So that's the plan for today. Roam around the city. Tomorrow, I don't know. And yeah. If you are a fan of cute architecture, then this is the city to visit, because this city is so walkable, and it really reminded me of Stars Hollow. It really has that small town feel, like everyone here knows each other, and it's just so charming. How many times have I said so in one sentence? Anyways.
Well, that's what I've heard.
So we are now in front of the Ropes mansion, and yeah, we might go inside. If not, we're gonna go around to the back to visit the gardens. There are some beautiful gardens in the back of it. Oh, there's a little library here. This is so cute. It's empty. Oh, it's not empty. No scary books? Disappointing. At this point, we found a private park in Salem, and we decided to take a nap because we were so exhausted. I've realized that every time I travel, I always end up napping in parks. This is just a common thing for me because I always end up on flights that are just awful and I get no sleep. But it's kind of funny to think that I've napped in so many parks all over the world.
Started to realize what I wanna be.
I did end up going to the popular witch museum, but I found out after I entered you weren't allowed to take video, so I only took photos, and this was my review of it. So we just got back from the witch's house. I'm a bit disappointed because there was no witches. Like, why?
Where we wanna be. It's late at night and the sun is out. What can we just go and spend it all where we wanna be?
I've come to realize not everyone is the biggest fan of going to cemeteries, and I understand why. Death is a very hard thing to process and to even think about, but I find it, like for me, cemeteries are a reminder that you cannot have the good without the bad, and if you want to live this life, it all ends in the same way for every single person, and there's a price to pay to live. And I think knowing that and coming to terms with that allows you to live a much more fulfilled life, knowing that you don't know when your end date is going to come, And I don't know if this sounds morbid or not to even talk about, but just knowing that there's so many people here that are a part of our history and they make up our civilization and what it is today. And all of these people had the experience to live life and be a part of it, and we are currently in that experience ourselves. And I don't know, that's just my thoughts. Now it was finally time to check into our themed Airbnb. If you can guess the theme of this Airbnb, let me know in the comments. I am going to be doing an entire tour of this Airbnb in a future video, so I'm not going to be showing all of it here, but we got the Gryffindor themed room and it was just gorgeous. We even had these cute little snitch chocolates, but I loved this place so much. I think if you're gonna stay in an Airbnb and there's a themed option, I always go with the themed option. It's just way more fun. Plus, I love themed interior design, so I prefer it this way. But if you want to check out this Airbnb I stayed at, I'll be linking it in the description box. There's a group of us here right now. Everyone's shooting in the cemetery. My outfit, just like, everyone went for whimsy and I went for dark witch, which did not work. But yeah, so they're shooting and I'm just hanging out in the cemetery. But I guess after this we're gonna go get dinner and then go home and go to bed. So I'll see you tomorrow. Next, I visited one of the oldest membership libraries in America, and I am going to be doing an entirely separate video just exploring this library because there are some very cool things that I got to film. This video is just kind of me going through the library a little bit and showing you the interior design and how beautiful and old and historical it is, and it's just the perfect small town library for Salem. Next, I went around to some filming locations. Let me know if you can guess any of these. But I also ended up meeting up with Dion, who I did a collaboration with. This is Dion, say hello. And we ended up going to a coffee shop and roaming around the city. She's been here before, so she showed me some cool places like Artist Row and took me to one of her favorite stores called House Witch. They had witchy scented candles, they had spell kits for the bathroom, so cute, and lots of many other things. I can definitely see why she likes it.
So we've gone to House Witch, which is a place that I go to often when I go to Salem, almost every time. Little like witchy store, crystals, spells, candles. And right now we're at the Salem Witch Village Cemetery with some old graves.
We also noticed while looking at the maps of the graveyards that the oldest tombstone in the graveyard was the Cromwell family, which is really crazy because of a specific film, and now I'm thinking maybe that's where they came up with the name. On this day it was storming, so we decided to stay inside and shoot some content around this cute Airbnb, and we were going for Dark Academia Secret Society, as you will be able to see in this next clip. But after realizing the rain was not going to stop, we decided to just roam around in the rain anyways. But it was a lot of fun. We ended up going to a restaurant and went to a bunch of little stores like the Emporium 32. I will be going more in detail about the different stores that I went to in my other Salem video. But this store was cool because it contained a lot of handmade items by local artists, and they also had a book section that had books on death, hauntings, ghosts, witches, just the types of books you would want to get in Salem. I also went to another local bookstore. It's called Wicked Good Books, and this one was super cute because they had a local poetry section, and they again had a bunch of witchy books, scary books, horror, thriller.
Aquifers and springs, baby ferns uncurling, every living thing. Be to me a mother.
And I couldn't help myself. I had to go into one of their local thrift stores, and I cannot tell you, the amount of Halloween stuff that they had here was insane. I go looking for this stuff all throughout the year at my thrift stores, and I can never find anything, but of course, I come to Salem and they just have absolutely everything. So that is it for my video. Thanks for coming along with me while I explored this cute little town that just reminds me of Stars Hollow. It really does. And I will be posting another video soon that's a lot more informative, and it's not just me kind of roaming the city and giving you the feel and vibe of the place. So be sure to check that one out when it's released. And I hope you're having an amazing autumn.